Welcome back to the GSM workshop, where I'm working on the Jaguar XKE or E-type engine for 4.2 straight 6. Beautiful engine, one of my favorites. A little bit of progress. What I've done is I've taken all pistons off the connection rods, taken out the piston rings because they're all going to be new, and a bit of a disaster happened. Not my fault. Of course not. There's the gudgeon pin or wrist pin, depending on what side of Atlantic you're on. Small end bearing. And there's my microphone, which I should have on there. All right. So, I decided to take off all the pistons from the connecting rods as just a matter of check and help the cleaning as well. I have cleaned up the top of the pistons. For now, this is just a rough clean. They've been in my ultrasonic tank to be cleaned. And as I took the first one off, the small end bearing or wrist pin bearing fell apart. just came apart. And which I'm glad I checked this now. And you can actually see, I don't know if you can actually see how well this is going to look close up. You can actually see roughness around here. It looks like it'd been rotating in the connecting rod. Can't get too close, I've got out of focus. So if you look closely, you know, here's some extra light on it. You can see quite a rough finish. And it shouldn't be like that, it should be quite smooth. And these are pressed in to the connecting rod. Obviously this one just drops in for now. Like I said, as I took it apart, this just fell apart. So I'm glad I did that. So consequently, all the other connecting rods and pistons have been taken apart as well, which I would have done anyway, as a matter of course. The gudgeon pin feels fine. We have ordered a new set of these to go in, and I'll show you how these are pressed in when I get those. Also, if you can see, they do go in. This is how it should fit together, like this. And there's a hole for lubrication, which lines up the hole of lubrication on the small end here. Actually, it's on the inside. I should show. I don't know if you can see it. But there is a hole just way down in there where oil comes up and to lubricate the top end. So that's that. That's that part. So it's a bit of a surprise doing that. Anyway, on to the next part, which is let's get the camera up here a bit. The bottom end of the engine. I'm going to take off the oil pan, and we're going to have a look inside. I have yet to see how this looks inside. We'll see how that goes. So bear with me, and I'll do so we can do a quick time as I pull the oil pan off, and we'll have a quick look inside together. Okay, let's go. So not all the bolts are in for holding the sump pan off. I'm going to quickly zip them off with the Milwaukee tool. Okay, that's that part. Let's get a rag with my hands here. Let's see if I can lift this off, and we'll have a look inside. It's going off easily. Of course, there's no gaskets on it. It's only just put together for keeping it together. But say, I have never seen inside of this. Okay, I'll grab the camera over here and we'll have a closer look. Okay, let's have a looky down here. Now, the customer has asked me to take off all the main journals and inspect them, which I would do anyway. So it does mean knocking back, locking tabs and on some of these down here. This one doesn't have it on all of them. It's kind of interesting. Get a cloth. Now look at the bearing surfaces. And I think, if you can see, I think I'd like to get these polished. I'm going to take the, I'm going to measure these up. I'm going to get these polished because I was told they've been done, but they haven't. So that's that part. I don't know what the main journals are like yet. I will be taking these off and checking these out and checking the bearings in a future video. But for now, this is just a short one. And we'll see what those are like. You've got the timing gear on here. This will drive, I presume, the distributor. It does. So no presumptions. There's going to be oil pump in here somewhere, which I got to put in as well. So it doesn't look too bad. It's not crazy bad, but I will be taking this off. And I think I'm going to take this off this afternoon. It'll follow on from this little clip here. All right, let's have a look inside the sump pan. Okay. It hasn't been cleaned, and we got a lot of, nastiness still in here. This one's going to need a really good clean in the parts washer to bring this back nice and clean. Nothing has been done. Kind of interesting. This space here, quick inspection, looks okay. I think I'll put it on a flat surface and just run some fine wet and dry over here to make sure it's flat. Again, in a future video. We have seals to put in both sides. This one looks really dirty actually. I'm a little bit disappointed. Hasn't been cleaned. So that's that for now. Let me go ahead and start stripping this down. First of all, I'm going to take a picture of where everything goes. Make sure all these bits go in the correct place. And I'm also going to make a quick call about how long it's going to take to get this polished. As you can see, I'm not that happy. They need polishing. I'm going to send these off to be polished. I don't even know if these have been taken apart before. Maybe. I don't know. Time will tell. I'll get back to you soon. In a few seconds for you, in probably like 20 minutes for me. Okay, see you soon. Okay, I'm ready to take some of these bolts out and look at the mains. I just had a quote for repolishing all the journals in here. Before I take it apart, I used a paint marker to go mark each bearing out because I have to go back into exactly the same place as well. That's why they were done. And I'm looking to see if there's any other marks on here which warrants it being taken apart before, because normally they're marked. And I'm going to I think I'm going to send the punchies in a minute as well, because the paint will just wear off. So I'm just going to pop each number in here. So that was my tip to get. I'm using my Milwaukee tool to take off the bolts. I'm just going to start here. And taking that individually. What I'm going to put these into my tray for now. They'll then go into a plastic bag. Sorry about the noise. How bad that's coming through. Yeah, I had a quote of about 200 Canadian dollars to get this polished, and a waiting time of 2 weeks, which is a bit I don't really like. Let me put that up here. I've got this one needs to take out, but I've got to bash over the locking washers to do that. Okay, that will do for now. Thanks for the trusty Milwaukee. And we'll just take, I think I'm going to have to get a mallet and tap these out. Oh, here's one that's going to come out straight away. Just want to be, come on. I got caught. Come on, baby. I'm going to have to use a, very gently put my screwdriver in here. Bear with me. Just going to gently pry up. There it goes. There's that one. There. Actually, these bearings look brand new. You can see. That looks very new to me. I'm just curious why they didn't have this crank polished. There is some scratches on there. I'll just put that one back. Check the next one out. There it is. Again, look at this one. It looks brand new. I am still curious why we didn't have this polished, because that doesn't look polished to me. Bearings look fine, they look brand new. And you can tell it's got the red assembly grease on here as well. So, okay, I'll just do one more with you. There it goes. And just gently pry it up. Just need to pry it both sides, just ever so gently. There it goes. Oh, this one's got a big scratch in it. You can see that. Got a very big scratch down in there. I'm not happy with that at all. Even though these look brand new. It hasn't been done very good, I don't think. Okay. Now I'm curious now to see what everyone's like, so bear with me. We'll have a look at these and see if we're okay. Nearly free. Okay, here we go. Same with this one as well. You can see it's got a scratch down it. Actually, it looks like quite a deep scratch as well. And I'm just going to wipe off the assembly oil, and this should never have happened. That's a deep scratch. Okay, I can see clearly. You can see that scratch in there. That is not good. Okay. All right. These will only go on one way anyway. Last one. Here. I can do. These I've got to bang off. Again. Okay. You see the scratch in there? It shouldn't be like that. These should be like brand new. If this has been done properly with, I can even see in here a bit of foreign matter. You can't, I don't think you can really see it on the end of my finger, but that was on the journal, on the main. So this is going to be taken right apart with new bearings and having the crank polished. So as far as I'm going to go with this, I'm not going to take the crankshaft out until the last minute. But thank you for watching so far. Interesting rebuild and doing the autopsy, as I call it, on these. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Karen, if you like this little series, please like and subscribe. A lot more to come about this engine. Thank you. Okay, just a quick follow-up on stripping this engine down so far. There is the big end shell. You can see there's a line there, a big groove. I run my nail over it. It's pretty darn deep as well. So, and there's several mains that look like this. I'm going to show you something on this engine as well. And don't forget, this is supposed to be a rebuilt bottom end. So this is actually a brand new bottom end shell. And then you just slip in. I got it right way around. Like so. It's in place. This is the small end. As you can see, it's in pieces. And I just put it down like this. You can actually see where it was actually rotating in here. So that was a big no-no as well. So it'll be kind of interesting so far what's going on. And let me take you over to the block. I still have the crankshaft in situ, but I'm not too sure if you can see the condition of this one main. It really is in a poor condition. It's rough. Rub my fingers across this and it's rough. So I think it's going to need more of a polish to bring this back. It's going to need a regrind. I'll be taking it in on Tuesday, because Monday here is a holiday, and I'm going to see what the machine shop says, and probably get it ground. And this main bearing is pretty rough as well. There's that one main bearing there. What's this one like here? I do have a rag, and it's the same story as well. It's pretty darn rough. So I believe it's going to need a regrind. So that's just a follow-up what I discovered. I'm not going to go much any further today until I take the crankshaft in on Tuesday, and I'll give you a follow-up as we go along on there as well. Okay, thanks for watching.